Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream. As you will have noticed, the music has changed somewhat, in that it is now going to be Miracle of Sound. Basically, what's happened there is Gavin, I think that's his name, the guy who produces the Miracle of Sound music, has said you can use it in streams and stuff like that completely free, so long as you link the things in the description. So if you want to check out his music, I highly recommend it. It's brilliant. It is mostly game related, and it is just very, very good. Probably my most listened to music, I would say, and that is competing against the likes of Sabaton, Iron Maiden, that type of thing. So very much recommend it, and that Nord Mead song in particular just seemed particularly suited to this channel, so I probably will be switching to Miracle of Sound as much as I can, and get used to hearing more of it. And there is quite a lot. He's got like 7 albums, so it shouldn't be any repetition issues, at least not for quite a long time. So huzzah! Anyway, we are going to be playing RimWorld. The reason I have the mod list open here is because I've added another mod. I've added the Notifications Archiver, which is basically has a news feed, essentially, of stuff that's happened, because I'm sometimes terrible at keeping track of what's actually going on. This gives you like a log of everything that has happened. It's in a new tab. Haven't actually tested it. No idea if it's going to work. It is in fact going to restart the game. Okay, so be it. But that should be very, very useful, particularly for me and my famously terrible memory. When we last left off, I think we were just in the process of trying to set up the... I can hardly hear myself. There we go, that's better. We were in the process of trying to set up the colony, I think. Let's just load up the game. Yes, I know, the mods have changed. New mod. Crashes game immediately. Yeah, you know it's going to happen. You absolutely know it's going to happen. But so it goes. Ah, there we go. Now I can hear myself. Aha! It's all a thing of just having some volume turned up. Shouldn't change anything else though, hopefully. Right. So we were in the process of trying to get a caravan going. We were stymied in that we weren't able to leave from the edge of the map that I thought we were. Someone was saying in the comments that we should be able to select. I do kind of wish they'd said a little bit more about that. Let me just have a look. Caravan. When you select the caravan, there's an exist map. Select which side you leave and puts you... When you select the caravan, there's a map selection which side you leave, and that puts you in the adjacent tile at that point. Except there isn't. Because I remember we were looking for that last time, but I don't remember seeing that. So I'm not convinced. Anyway, right, so we've got our new defences up and running, which is great. Sparrowhawk is dead, which is not so great. We were in the process of setting up some sarcophagi, because we do have a couple of people who are dead now. And people who are wounded. Like you. Okay, you are actually patched up, so we should be okay. We're collecting in some food, which is great. Turned Republican. Severe illness. Uh-oh. Ooh. Relus, why are you up? I am pretty sure that you should be resting. Especially as you have an extreme infection. Are you kidding me? Get back to bed. You might well die. Who's our star doctor again? Doctor Posnick. Where are you? Why can't I get you to Dr. Relus? Oh, it's because he's already... Right. He's not without treatment, he was just being dumb. Okay. And yes, Valinorian, I know you're not fake Val. I'm sorry about that. Now that you are on a Patreon and a subscriber here, I will no longer call you fake Val. How's that? Why are you growing next to the mountains? The gravel tile slows down plant growth. I had not even realised that was gravel. Some of it is. It's because there's very little other growing space here, honestly. That's the main reason. I had not realised there was that much gravel. I knew there was some The main reason we're growing here is because we actually have some fertile soil there. It's like the only patch on this entire map. Space is the main reason. That's why. Right, Relis, are you still in bed? You are. Good. Are you actually going to recover? 96% towards death, immunity at 97. It's bloody close. 98, 99. Oh, good grief. Immunity developed! 99%, no, 98% dead. And it's going down. That was close. That was very, very close. I am very pleased that we caught that when we did. Alright, good. So Relis is no longer suffering from that. Caravan is approaching, apparently. And we need to tell them to get some of this stuff inside. Haul urgently. Haul urgently. 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 And that one too. Okay. Good. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Do you need that? You know what? Okay, you're happy to be up and about. Fair enough. Fine, whatever. 2% alive, more like depression. Yes, the Patreon did update. And you have been added to my list of names that I will actually be using in the game. So don't worry about that. Because you're a recent Patreon, that name will be used fairly soon. I do tend to try and get the new people in as soon as possible. To say thank you. Oh, for Pete's sake! This is getting ridiculous. And we're on a lower difficulty than I usually do. And people are still dead. Right. They have got an incendiary launcher. Fantastic. That bodes well. This is really frustrating. Styx, you're not currently using a gun. Are they attacking immediately? They are attacking immediately. Fantastic. You are a terrible shot. And you should feel terrible. I'm going to give you assault rifle. Larsman's got a gun. Posnick does not have a gun. And he's a good shot. We will give you normal bolt action. QWERTY does not shoot. You are a brawler and would prefer not to shoot. Let's give you a melee weapon which I'll determine in the future. And then you are a shooter, and I'm going to give you a shooty shooty bang bang. Right, Relis. What? Bashy bashy bash bash is best. I'm going to do this. No, I'm not going to do this on value. Damage 12, 2.5. 13, 2.15. 11, 2.9. 8. In that case, I'm going to say it was you, wasn't it? Yes. So, Relis, would you please go ahead and equip that? Lovely. Right, anyone who is not moving to get equipment, which is not QWERTY, I'm going to need you indoors. Right, neon. Oh, bloody hell, they're here already! Oh my gosh! This is not going to end well. This is definitely not going to end well. Neon. Head over there. Let's go normal speed. I have not had a chance to check yet. That guy. But thank you. You're the dangerous guy. Shoot him. Yeah, you stay there. Posnick. Alright, it will take them a long time to get through this. So we can at least be a little bit... Okay, so they do actually shoot back at us. They shoot back at the one guy who was not shooting at them. Brilliant. Right, Riesling, you are using the machine gun. You can head over there. Relis, you back off behind it? Wait. No, you're running away from the flames. Awesome! Good. Fire at Cavantes. No, not melee attack. Ah! Shoot whoever the hell you see. Realist, please don't die. You've already almost died once today. I would very much like you to not die again. Oh my gosh, you're shooting realists. How bad are you? Ah, you'll live. Good. We shot the really dangerous one, so let's get our people a little bit closer so that they can actually benefit from cover. Oh, he's picked. Good. A bit closer. Quirdy's putting stuff out. Excellent. I feel like I'm missing someone. No, it's probably just dead people. If you get wiped out, at least you get to start a new colony with a new mod. Well, actually, the new mod should be added straight away. It's right there. It tells me exactly what's going on. Very useful. Neon's not looking too healthy there. Screw Jerry. Jerry's not important. We'll head over here and kill Aaron. How are these walls doing? Thankfully, these granite walls are pretty tough. This is the most dangerous spot. I need to keep an eye on it. Otherwise, we'll need to back off. Except no one's attacking that spot anymore, which is good. They are running away. Marvellous. We're going to go and deal with our own situation here. Lars man, that's who I was forgetting. I knew there was someone. Alright, so we want that, we want that. We want that, we want that. And we want to see how good, if at all good, you are. Incapable of dumb labour, intellectual and crafting. You are terrible. And you should feel terrible. Right, of the injured people, how bad are you? Let's get you... Why are you eating ambrosia? You're fine. You'll be fine. You're not quite so fine. Neon, which... We'll just turn that into your bed. Neon, go here. And then Posnick, head over here, just so I have you in position to deal with the medics as and when required. And then Riesling, which needs a new name. Riesling needs a new name. We will call you, as soon as I remember how the hell to do this. There it is. Valnorian. There we are. Strip him before finishing him off. Yep, I will. Is there a spike trap that you can make that doesn't require switches? Yes, bear traps. Except with this colony setup, I don't seem to need them. And I'm really happy, actually, that the enemy is starting to shoot back and fight back when you have walls. That is a bug that was in the previous version of RimWorld and seems to be being fixed. Basically, if the enemy could not path to you, they would not attack you. So hiding behind walls with closed doors, using the Embrasures mods, you just had carte blanche to kill them, which is why I always had to have a front door with the ridiculous zigzag maze system of melee traps to kill them. And I hated that system. I'd much rather just having a simple freaking door with Embrasures than the enemy actually shooting back at me. It makes so much more sense. So, happy Mordred is happy. And hopefully, Relos, you will just recover. Valnorian, you were the one I was trying to select. I want you to come out here. There, and we're burning that stuff. Great. Right. What you're going to do is you're going to strip this dude. Then you're going to finish him off. Oh, he ran. Alright. Then I want you over here just to put these out. Marvellous. I want you to be carried in, you to be carried in, you to be carried in. And I need to unrestrict everyone. There we are. Marvellous. Oh, I absolutely hated it in Usual Suspects. It was horrible. Oh, you guys tended to. Excellent. Doctors are doing their job. And Posnick, where are you? That's fine. Why are we eating raw meat? Guys? Because Realist has been out injured, that's why. But really, buddy, I need you to cook some stuff. Pronto. There we go. Much better. Now people won't be quite so unhappy. And who is the builder? We do have a builder dude, and builder dude is also, no, that's cooking. Learn to read, Mordred. Neon. Neon is still healing, so you should be okay. We'll wait until tomorrow morning, then we'll get you prioritized on working on those sarcophagi. Major break risk. There's always people who's going to break. This isn't exactly the nicest possible place to live. I wasn't really expecting it to need to be. But considering it's already July, August, I already said that I would hold out here for another year. And basically just enable us to produce a ton of food. In particular, pemmican. Local little raccoons decided to go on a killing spree. We will set you to kill. We'll also need to get this stuff repaired. Realist, if you need to sleep, I can probably allow you to go and sleep. Go to bed. Oh yeah, there are definitely things I can do to defend the wall a little bit better. I'm just really ecstatic that it's actually working like a wall should work now. Are we really just gonna leave this here? QWERTY, buddy. Caravan request? No. Not going to happen. Marvellous. And we're getting loads of heal root. Excellent. We need to make sure that these are all urgentlies, as are, damn it, those. Marvellous. Let's get all that stuff hauled in. You lot are resting up. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, people. Come on, stop being lazy. Chop chop. Neon, are you still out injured? He is. Is there a mod to put firing slits into the outer walls? Yep, that's what I'm using. That's what these things are. Embrasures. And Velenorian is freaking out. Okay. But now we're getting vegetarian food again. We should start producing some pemmican. As long as Realist actually gets back to work. I think he will. Caravan request. You want 7 clubs. I might be able to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can actually. Do I want to? It's a fair amount of silver, and they don't say what type of stuff they want. If you want to make the trade, send a caravan with the requested supplies. You can review this offer by selecting Engineer's Town on the world map. Unless they actually specify what kind of stuff they want, which they might. Why am I still getting Bob's hosting thing on my... Maybe just not updated. There we go. Oh, there we go. World map. That's what I was trying to check. Do. Engineer's Town. Okay, so that is the nearby one, which we know we can get into 3-4 days. So I am actually very tempted to send a small expedition to go and trade with them, like a 2-man expedition or something. Who would we send? Last man? And Stixt. And you are going to bring the clubs with you. Oh wait, let's just cancel that. Click on you, information. You can review this offer by selecting Engineer's Town on the world map. I am. Oh, it says that. Yeah, you literally just want 7 clubs. We can totally do that. So, Stixt and Lars Man. We're going to send you a 7 clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all the tribal wear, we'll see if we can sell that. Although it's dead man's clothing. We'll see if we can sell them some better stuff. And we'll need some food, for sure. It's basic. We're out of simple meals. Bugger. Right, we'll need to wait a little while until Realist can get our simple meal supply back up again. Time for you to go spider hunting. Yeah, well, I don't mind pictures of spiders, just not pictures of the aftermath of the spiders. But thank you for the apology. I still haven't read it yet. I will later. Right. Realist, relaxing socially. It's coming up to evening. I'm glad we got a good hill route supply in. 54 hill routes. Rather better. Good. We still need to get those built. Tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. Get all of this stuff ready. And that will make us a decent amount of silver, which we can then carry with us for future investment purposes and opportunities. Which will be good. And potato crop is very nearly done too. Right, so we should have sufficient food supply for the winter, especially as we have a lot of meat still. And I am sure that we could get some more. Oh yeah, let's bring you in. Another caravan request. For 989 corn. That seems like a pretty poor price. I have no corn left anyway. I don't really have any interest in those. You're gone. You're probably done soon. They probably left. They probably left. Right. How are we doing with food supply? 14. Let's try the world map again. Form caravan. Stixt. And Losman. Is Stixt a name? Yes. Good. Right, so we wanted you to take all the food with you. 3.2, we'll rot in 2.5 days. Getting long-term food is going to be difficult. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Realist can use the plasteel knife, if and when I can find it. Alright, so I could try and send just one person. We will send just Stixt. And that should mean, yeah, the food will last for longer. Good. And we can carry a tiny amount more. We'll become a drug dealer. Get rid of that. Blocks would be way too heavy. Oh, we do have pemmican. Okay, so we could take pemmican with us. So that's the long-term food that we need. It'd be quite nice if we could turn pemmican off as a food that they eat. And I guess some of these. Like so.